Most people see the words, up to $750, and immediately assume they qualify. But here's the truth no one tells you. Very few users unlock the maximum current advance limit right away. And the biggest mistake people make is thinking this works like free money. It doesn't. In this video, we're breaking down exactly who actually qualifies for Current's higher cash advance limits in 2026, how the approval system really works, what increases your chances, and why some users stay stuck at tiny limits for months. And later, I'll explain the hidden behavior that can quietly reduce your limit even if you were approved before. So let's get into it. Current is a mobile banking app with features that include early direct deposit, budgeting tools, and paycheck advances for eligible users. One of the biggest reasons people download the app is the advance feature that can go as high as $750. That number sounds amazing compared to smaller apps offering $100 or $200. But here's where it gets interesting. The key word is up to. Not everyone gets $750. In fact, many users start much lower. Sometimes $100. Sometimes less. So what actually determines your limit? The biggest factor is direct deposit history. Current heavily prefers users with stable payroll deposits going directly into the account. For example, imagine John works a regular job and gets paid every 2 weeks like clockwork. His deposits are consistent. His account activity is healthy. He regularly uses the Current debit card. That profile looks stable. Now, compare that to Alex, who only occasionally transfers money into the app manually and rarely uses the account. Alex will probably see a much lower limit. This is where most people fail. They think downloading the app alone is enough. But these systems are constantly evaluating financial behavior. Now let's break down the main qualification factors, one by one. First, direct deposit consistency. This is probably the most important piece. Steady payroll deposits signal predictable income. Predictable income lowers repayment risk. And yes, gig income can sometimes qualify. But traditional payroll deposits usually work best. Second, account activity matters. The platform wants to see that you actually use the account. Swiping the debit card, paying bills, receiving deposits, and maintaining regular transactions all help. An inactive account usually performs poorly. Now here's the problem many users run into. They open the account only for the advance feature and ignore everything else. That strategy often backfires. Third, your balance patterns matter too. If your account constantly hits zero immediately after payday, the system may view your financial behavior as riskier. This does not automatically disqualify you. But healthy cash flow patterns definitely help. Now in a minute, I'll explain why some users suddenly lose part of their limit overnight. But first, let's talk about how the repayment system works. Current advances are generally repaid automatically from your future deposits. So if you borrow $200 today, repayment usually comes out once your next paycheck lands. Sounds simple. But here's where it gets interesting. The system tracks repayment reliability closely. Smooth repayments build trust over time. Missed deposits or repayment issues can reduce future eligibility quickly. This is why some users slowly see their limits increase month after month, while others stay stuck. Consistency wins. Now let's address another common misconception. People often assume no credit check means guaranteed approval. Not exactly. Even without a traditional hard credit inquiry, apps like Current still analyze financial data, income patterns, and account activity. So approval still depends on risk evaluation. This is why two users with similar salaries can receive very different advance limits. Now let's compare Current to other popular advance apps because this matters when choosing the right platform. Compared to Brigit or Dave, Current advertises a much higher maximum limit. Compared to Chime MyPay, qualification factors are fairly similar, especially around direct deposit behavior. And compared to payday loans, these apps are generally much cheaper and safer. That's a huge advantage. But here's the dangerous part. Larger limits create larger temptation. This is where most people fail financially. They start treating advances like extra income instead of temporary cash flow support. For example, Jake borrows $400 every paycheck cycle. Repayment comes out automatically later. Suddenly his paycheck feels smaller. Then, he borrows again. And the cycle continues. That's why discipline matters more than approval size. Now let's talk about how to improve your chances of reaching higher limits faster. First, set up real payroll direct deposits into current. Not occasional transfers. Actual employer deposits work best. Second, actively use the account for daily spending. Apps reward engagement. Third, avoid overdrafts and return transactions whenever possible. Frequent banking problems hurt trust signals. Fourth, leave some breathing room in your balance after payday, instead of instantly draining the account. And fifth, repay advances consistently without interruptions. These small behaviors matter more than people realize. Now here's something many videos skip entirely. Timing matters too. If you apply for an advance immediately after opening the account with zero deposit history, your approval odds are usually lower. Building a short history first often helps. Patience matters here. Now let's answer the big search question directly. Who actually qualifies for the $750 maximum? Typically, users with strong direct deposit history, consistent income, active account usage, reliable repayment behavior, and stable cash flow patterns have the best chance. In other words, financially predictable users. And honestly, that makes sense from the AP's perspective. The platform wants confidence that repayment will happen smoothly. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Some users temporarily lose access to advances even after qualifying before. Why? Usually because something changed. Maybe direct deposits stopped. Maybe account activity dropped. Maybe income became inconsistent. These systems continuously reevaluate risk in the background. Approval is dynamic, not permanent. That surprises a lot of people. Now let's talk realistically for a second. Even though $750 sounds impressive, relying on advances every month can create long-term stress. Because borrowed money always reduces future cash flow. That's why the smartest users typically use these features occasionally instead of constantly. They use advances strategically during short-term gaps, not as permanent income supplements. And honestly, that's the healthiest way to approach any cash advance app. Temporary support, not financial survival forever. Before we finish, here's one final thing you should understand. Apps like Current are tools, not solutions. They can help avoid overdrafts, cover bills before payday, or handle temporary emergencies. But they cannot permanently fix overspending, unstable income, or lack of savings. Even building a tiny emergency cushion over time can reduce dependence dramatically. And yes, that takes time. But financial breathing room changes everything. So here's the bottom line. Current's $750 advance is real for qualified users. But most people will not unlock the maximum immediately. Higher limits usually go to users with consistent direct deposits, active accounts, stable financial behavior, and reliable repayment history. The app rewards predictability. And the users who benefit most are usually the ones who use advances carefully, instead of constantly. If this video helped you understand how current advances actually work, hit the like button and subscribe for more honest breakdowns of banking apps, cash advances, and smart money tools in 2026. And let me know in the comments, what's the highest cash advance limit you've personally qualified for?